Market activity creates the greatest opportunity to generate leads, to be able to bring your existing campaigns into alignment, and most importantly, to give confidence for a buyer to act. Now, the skill here is to think about this. Whenever you see a new listing, what are the 3 specific things that you think? The first thing that I see when there's a brand new listing in a marketplace is, how does this new listing impact any other properties I'm currently selling that are in campaign? Let's say, for example, you've got a $1 million apartment that you're selling, and all of a sudden a similar apartment in the same complex comes on market for $950,000 and it has a car space for the money. Now all of a sudden your $1 million asking price is going to look overpriced, and what it's actually going to do is it's actually going to help that other property to actually sell. So that's market dynamics. The secondary part, if that was a 3-bedroom property, how many people do you know that you've done a market appraisal on that own a 2-bedder that would love to upgrade to something like that? So if you literally got on the phone and rang some of your buyer sellers and they made the decision to go and buy the 3-bedder, that would then get them to progress and to actually sell their 2-bedder. And then the third conversation is to start to say, okay, great, now that I've got that happening, do I have any appraisals of 3-bedroom apartments that are similar that I should now go and get on the phone and have a conversation with? Hey Hannah, it's Josh. Thought I'd give a quick call. Great 3-bedders has come up in a similar building to yours. I know there's a couple of buyers we're going to be sending down to that one, although we haven't got it listed. Interesting conversation is this: if they miss out on that one there, what should I say to them about yours? Is there any opportunity that we could mention on your behalf? And if we got you a great sale price, would you prevent me from bringing a buyer through? So you see how all of a sudden we're starting to think about the power of workflow. Now when all of a sudden you see a sold property, what do you think? Well, the first thing I think of is, number one, how does that impact our current campaigns? If the buyer who just bought that was the buyer I was expecting to be my bidder at auction, all of a sudden that's a complete reset of the campaign. Secondary part, okay, great. If that's actually achieved that price point, what does that do in terms of a comparable sale for all of my existing properties that I've actually got on market? Number 2 here is we want to think very specifically, are there any market appraisals or people that I should now call that, given that sales result, would actually want to sell now there's a leftover buyer? Hey Hannah, it's Josh. Thought I'd give you a quick call. Jones Street is sold, made $1 million, got 2 buyers left over. Any chance I can get them to wander through yours? So now all of a sudden you're creating a ton of opportunity. And the third thing is that, how do you use that sale to actually get a buyer to have confidence to act? Hey Hannah, I thought I'd give you a quick call. 23 Jones Street, sold for $1 million. I know you're looking at Smith Street. We're worth the money of the 1-1 because we've got the extra car space and the extra living area. You know that, I know that. Let's proceed forward with a great offer so you can get yourself in a position of ownership. You see what actually happens now? This is about triggering that every single time there's a listing and every single time there's a sale, there's 3 pieces of workflow on either end. And if you start to think differently about that, you're going to literally make sure that your current campaigns are more sellable, and you're going to get yourself in a position that you can prospect for more business, and you can give confidence to buyers to buy and confidence to sellers to sell. And that's what market activity is all about.